Ahoy everyone, this is the Caribbean Pirate again. We have gotten one of the best teaser drops out of Wuthering Waves again. And we thought the one that they did for Anisita was amazing. This one really blew it out of the water. We have gotten our first taste of Septimon, and also we get a lineup of characters that's supposed to be coming as well. So, without further ado, let's take a look at the trailer and see where we go from there, and then we'll have a discussion afterwards. All right, here we go. The Griffin. It's buried underwater. The Dark Tide. You saw the fin, didn't you? Under the water we go. Oh, that is beautiful. Septimon in its glory. The battlefield. The Colosseum. The warriors. They stand ground. You see the Colosseum, the fighters, and here comes the Dark Tide. The Dark Tide covering everything. And we all know what that looks like. All the different ones. Oh, some of them we know. There it is. And there we have it. And there we have it. Oh man, that is a lot to take in. We get a good first taste of exactly, at least the theme around Septimon. It's going to be gladiators. We know it's going to be more gladiator filled. So this is more or less the Greek and the Roman sense of theme coming out of it. It is amazing into it. So that is just wow. But now the thing about it is we're going into the releases of what we saw. Now, I know a lot of people need to say that they saw the crown and they thought of Cartathea. But the thing is, I don't know how many people saw it. I'll bring it back up to see if you would actually see it. And I will show the example of it so that you'll actually know exactly what it is I'm talking about. Because a lot of people have been seeing online just saying that they don't know why it is that the crown changed, especially the crown of thorns. But the thing about it is, if you know about Cartathea and Fleur-de-Lis, you would understand why there are two crowns. There are two crown of thorns, and there's a reason for it. Let me bring it back up here. I have it up here. Let me bring it back from here. So we'll see it from here. Okay, so we see the first crown. When we see this crown, we know this is a crown that Cartathea has. If it is that we have to really take a look at it, if I bring it up here now to show it, so we go to it, you can see Cartathea's crown comes fully across and crosses in front of her forehead where her tacet mark is. Where her tacet mark is, you can see where the crown of thorns actually meets back up together. That's hers. We see that one. Now we go back in again. So we see this one. It shatters. And then it turns to this. Most people do not know who that belongs to. But if you know it correctly, you would know exactly who this belongs to. This crown, lo and behold, belongs to none other than Fleur de Lis. It belongs to Fleur because if you look at her, when you look at it in game, especially as well, in the animation in the game, they show her crown splits apart by where the tacet mark is. Why? Because on Fleur de Lis, she has the unicorn coming out from where her tacet mark is supposed to be. So you see that the unicorn is coming out from this, so that's her crown. Hence the reason why the crown had to shatter to go into two. We only saw in the preview from the beginning, well, from oh god, from the batch for Renacita, that we only saw Cartathea alone. We got the introduction of Cartathea. But with this one, on the other hand, we actually got a sense of showing us Fleur de Lis herself. So now we see the crown being split in two. The crown is technically two because you have the crown for Cartathea and the crown for Fleur de Lis. They both have two different crowns of thorns, which is amazing in and of itself. That in itself is just an amazing thing at how they did it. I was just amazed to see how they did that transition. But the thing is, when we look at it from this side now, we only see Cartathea's crown. The preview shows us the two. Pictures that they, for the teaser pictures that they put up for the crown, they only show the one. This is Cartathea's crown, so this is the main one that we're gonna get. And we saw from that one video that was given out, I have no idea why they did it, but they just did it, and that just sent everybody a rage when they saw exactly what Cartathea can do. Cartathea is gonna have like a double liberation, like how Zani has one as well, where she transforms to become Fleur de Lis, and then Fleur de Lis then has a Calamity Queller. I like a Calamity Queller. I don't know what to call the damn thing. The thing is basically a calamity in and of itself. When she brings down that sword. So we know this one is Cartathea and Fleur de Lis coming together, so we're good at that one. The next one coming up afterwards, after the crown, we got Glory. Now, as everyone knows, we already know exactly who is the next character coming after Cartathea. That character is Lupa. The reason I can say Lupa, we see Lupa's theme is basically gladiator, but also wolves. The same coin that we see in Glory. We bring it back up. The same coin that we see here is the same coin that is also the same insignia is also on Lupa. So we see that combination between Lupa and the coin. So we know, okay, we have Cartathea and we have Lupa. So those are the two so far that we know. But now, Kuro has done something in which they have given us a teaser for a character that we have known for a very long time. We have Beyond. Everybody who has been with this story knows this flower. They know who holds this flower. She has been in the story and teased for so long, we have no idea when she was going to become playable, but it seems her time is coming soon. That character name, and everybody I'm sure is already seeing it right about this time, is Folova. She is coming within this section of patches coming up. So more than likely, we're going to have Cartathea. When Cartathea comes out, it's going to be Cartathea, then into Lupa. Then after Lupa, it's going into Folova. So that means she's only about 3 patches away. 3 patches away she's going to be. So this is going to be interesting. The amount of people who are going to try, I do not know how people are going to try and save for this entire, but I do not know. But Folova is the next one coming up after Lupa. After Lupa comes Folova. So we know that she's coming up now. The thing is now, after Folova, we now have the person who's going to be the sun. We have no idea who the sun is going to be. This is a character we do not officially know of as yet. We only know the sun. This is the Sword of Swords. So I am going to guess she is going to have a very... She may just be a broadblade due to how the picture is. I'm guessing she's going to be a broadblade user. But I'm guessing she's going to have a sense there's going to be like multiple swords fighting at some point in time. I'm sure of it. And then after the sun comes the moon. So this is another character whom we don't know is coming as well. So we're hoping that when coming this week, next week, or even the following, we might start getting little drip teasers on the characters as they're coming out. But so far, we can technically know, we know Kathy is coming, Lupa is coming, Follower is coming. So basically, we have the first three characters out of the five. Three out of the five, I mean, when they did for Renacita, we didn't know who, well, at the time, we didn't know Cantarella and we didn't know Gachona. Those are two characters we started like, wait, who are those two? Because everybody else we knew because we met them in the story beforehand. So now that this trailer is out, I'm sure they're going to do another trailer again where we're going to see all of them in it. But my main concern is I know the Dark Tide has something to do with Septimon because in the beginning we saw the tail. So I'm guessing something with the Dark Tide has happened in Septimon that we're gonna find out. So it's to see exactly where it goes from there. And it's going to be a real interesting time coming up with a story. In a sense, we have finished, we haven't finished in Raguna as yet though. The thing about the story of Raguna in and of itself is still ongoing in the sense is that Imperator Imperator is dead, we know this. But the story of Renacita is that they're now coming back into the to know that their god or whichever one I want to call it is that the one that they've been worshipping all the time is actually fake. It was a Thernudian the entire time. Because the Thernudian, and this is, I don't know whether you can call this a spoiler or not, but I'm actually, let me not say it. Because I'm sure somebody's going to watch this and say I'm going to be spoiling it for them, so I'm not going to say it. If you can, when I do the video for Raguna, look out for that. We'll see how it goes. Make sure hit like and subscribe. This is the Caribbean Pirate saying get ready because Septimon is going to be big story-wise, character-wise, and we are going to have a lot of fun going on these waves. This is the Caribbean Pirate again. See you on the next shipping adventure.